We got another documentation, not just conversation, that we have another debt forgiveness. This is like down and dirty real fast, but just real quick to prove our point that yes, not maybe, 100 trillion% it's happening. It's happening slow on the Joey Bag of Donuts because they want everybody to start thinking. They want everybody to start scratching their head, okay? And use your noggin, your noddle, whatever they use it, your noodle, whatever you want to call it, right? If you're Jewish, you call it something else. But the reality is, it is absolutely unequivocally happening. And but before we get started, folks, make sure you hit the pause button. Okay, go down below. There's a Rumble link. Go over to Rumble and follow us over there. QFS1776.com is, without question, the holy grail of what's to come. Okay, T-shirts. You got to get yourself decorated. This way people will ask you, what is XRP? What is the quantum financial system? What is this? What is that? And you send them where? To QFS1776.com, where they need to immerse themselves, because we're going to burn down this system down to the ground. And out of the ashes will rise the phoenix. There'll be nothing to go back to. Believe me when I tell you that. Unified TV will take over Netflix. We're bringing in the next genre of movie producers and storytellers and actors and actresses. And we're telling the story of how the world is going to be on earth as it is in heaven. Jasara Nasara is coming. Don't make no mistake about it. Gold and silver right down below. Promo code Mel Carmine. Make sure you use the promo code. Almost $8 billion in sales. We're direct to like a bunch of mints. We are the ones that can get you the gold and silver directly to your door, okay, at the cheapest price. Don't even waste your time looking for a cheaper price. It doesn't exist. Also, our Telegram groups down below. If you want to learn what's coming and you're sort of a little scared, I understand. Believe me, I was there too at one point. Our Patriots are literally waiting for you in the room. And if you need more than $10,000 worth of XRP or $1 million worth of XRP, you come see me. Send me an email at QFS1776@gmail, and we'll get you as much as you want. Well, it's exactly 17 minutes after 11 o'clock here in the morning. I usually do not wake up this early, but for Kathy Mathis, I can't say no. Kathy and I probably used to hang out together at Studio 54, except she didn't know of my existence and I didn't know of her existence, okay? That's how far back we go. And we got her good friend Marie here today. Marie happened to get something from the Department of Education, basically saying that she's got debt forgiveness. And it says right at the top, I'm going to share my screen with you guys here real quick so that, you know, after all, I am not nuts, okay? Can you guys see my screen, guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. The U.S. Department of Education recently determined that your loan has to attend, what is it? Everest University, Orlando, has been discharged, correct?
Yes.
Has been discharged means what? It went to zero?
Loan forgiveness. Yes.
Okay. Here it is, guys. Read it and weep. Don't say we don't have documentation. Okay. Here we go. All right. There's the whole thing. It's from the government. It's loan forgiveness. Don't tell me that loan forgiveness does not exist. We're proving it again. This is like number 7, number 8. Tell us a little bit about your story. You have a story behind this document, please.
Okay, so originally I started Everest University back in I think 2013. I was going to school. Just after I stopped going to the school,
financial aid though.
Yeah, I got it on financial aid, which is what I thought originally, because I had like $5,000 worth of financial aid. And so I thought that that's how it was paying for my schooling. I never knew that I had the student loans to begin with. I never remembered signing any documents at all. But after I stopped going to Everest, they got sued. They closed down. And then just recently, the student loan company that I was going through got sued, and they transferred me from that company to another one without even saying anything until after it was done.
Amazing.
And then not long after that is when I got the letter stating that, because I did file for the loan forgiveness, And then about, I think it was 3 months later, I actually got approved for it.
Interesting. Now, how did you go? Because I know I'm going to get bombarded with questions. People saying, "Oh, she filed. Can you please tell us?" And I don't know how you filed, but what were the steps that you went through that, you filed to get the loan forgiveness so that somebody out there might be able to help them and going through the steps, if you don't mind sharing that with us.
It actually gave me a link to go through whenever I was looking online and Google one time about the loan forgiveness information. It was through the Department of Education, I believe.
Interesting. And they just gave it to you to, how many times did you attempt to do this before they said, yeah, we'll give you loan forgiveness?
I only applied once.
One time and they said, okay, it's wiped out. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. And what did you take in college, if you don't mind me asking?
Accounting.
Accounting. Okay, cool. Well, accounting's something you could use. See, numbers and English are the two subjects that are really matter. Everything else is all fugazi. Now, you might not know what fugazi means, but I guarantee you, Kathy Mathis knows what fugazi is.
Oh yeah. Bullshit.
So, fugazi is slang in Italian. It's Italian slang that was probably born in Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay, it stands for fake. We have a lot of fugazi stuff going on these days. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us more regarding what you think this Jassara Nassara, or do you think this is just a fluke and it's not going to happen to anybody else?
No, I think quite a few people are going to end up getting loan forgiveness.
Yeah. Okay. I know that we've had quite a few people on the show already. We had more, obviously, that don't want to come on the show because they don't want to be on camera. I can understand that. I respect their wishes, and I've seen the documentation. I've seen the mortgage forgivenesses. I've seen student loan forgiveness. I've seen government loan debt forgiveness. I've seen it all. Even car loans. As a matter of fact, my good friend Autumn is still missing in action. I keep sending her messages. We keep going back and forth, and then she's very busy. But I'm going to get her on board too, because she's got debt forgiveness that recently happened as well. So this is not a fluke. You think Jassara Nassara is the real thing? At some point, once we get rid of Joey Bag of Donuts, we're going to get obviously 45 back, and that, I think that's when the floodgates are going to open. But I think they're going to have to crash the economy and do whatever it is they got to do under this guy, because this guy's got to take the blame for all of it. You agree with that or disagree?
I agree.
Oh, your 6-year-old son does too.
Tell
him about the President's Day.
Not my little kid. I have my oldest son is in the Marine Corps, and I was telling him the other day, because today we have off for our school, but the county doesn't have the day off for President's Day. And my oldest son told me, he's like, well, that's because we don't have a president anymore. So even he's smart enough to understand.
How old is he?
He's 20.
Okay. Well, yeah, some 20-year-olds are paying attention. There's a lot of young kids that are paying attention at this point, Mm-hmm. I jokingly said that you're going to have to, I said that a year or so ago, more than a year ago, that you're going to have to get the box of eggs up to $15. And 4 or 5 weeks ago, somebody sent me an article saying, Mel, you're not going to believe this. Your wish has come true. Not that I wish that anybody has to pay $15 for 12 eggs, but it was not 15, it was 19. And then not even a week later after that, I got another
22 in New York.
$24. The highest recorded.
Oh my God.
$24, $2 an egg.
Oh my God.
Nuts. Completely nuts. But hey,
that is insane.
Yeah. So do you guys think the economy is going to crash at this point? Do you think we're going to have to bring it down to zero to get the phoenix to rise out of the ashes? Where are you guys on that?
I think it's going to crash anyways because of the economy. That's the way it's going. It's horrible.
It has to end in the next couple of months. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way we wait till 2024. I'm totally on board with that.
No way.
Yeah. And you've been following, I guess, our channel?
Oh, I have.
No, she doesn't follow my channel?
I just got a new phone, so I didn't even have enough room on my old one. We're gonna work on it.
Well, Kathy, you gotta get her up to speed. That's your job. Your volume just went out. Okay, here we go. Say it now.
Sorry All interruption with potential spam, it said.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Oh yeah, we get them every day. So yeah, you got to get up to speed with the channels and the Telegram group. We got a lot of people learning about the quantum financial system. You understand that there's a quantum financial system which is tied into your debt forgiveness. By the way, it's all tied together. Are you familiar with that?
She's been kind of explaining.
Yeah.
She's been kind of explaining it to me a little bit.
Good. Are you familiar with XRP?
I'm gonna get her on.
No.
Okay, we got to get her on XRP right away.
I know.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Even if she
Kathy.
does $100 worth.
Yeah, $100
well,
is not life changing, but it definitely will make you very, very
It's
comfortable.
to
Yeah,
start.
absolutely. Yeah, $100 this week, $100 next week, just a little at a time, chip away. But
Show on your phone.
you understand what's going on, Kathy, right?
Oh yeah. Look, she had a flip phone. She
Oh.
just got a new phone.
Oh my
She
God.
wasn't even able to get on freaking social media. So I'm gonna get her on all the social media and wake her ass up to the whole bonfire guy and the whole system.
Oh
But
wow,
I already verbally
a
told
lot of
her,
catching up to
and
do.
she's on board.
I'm coming
Yeah.
out of Stone Ages. I'm used to it.
Yeah, a lot of catching up to do, but that's okay. You could get pretty far up to speed in like 3 to 6 months if you're a fast learner.
Oh yeah.
But Kathy, I want to talk with you for a second. When I told my wife that I was going to tie the 17th movement to all of this, quantum computers and all of that, okay? What does the 17th movement always say? Watch the water.
Yes.
Watch the water. Well, doesn't
Uh-huh.
Ripple, the word Ripple, which is the name of the company, Ripple, doesn't that have
That's
to do
right.
with water?
Rippling, yeah, yes,
Right.
it does.
How about the Swell Conference? Doesn't the Swell Conference, rising tide, lower tide, swell, doesn't that have to do with water?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything he says, he talks in code. And if you don't read between the lines on every word this man says, you're not going to understand it.
How about you ever hear XRP is here to solve the liquidity crisis? Does that have to do with water? I mean, it is so obvious. You know what I mean? What we're in. Yeah, we're in the storm. That's why I shaved my head. This way I can still look good when it's blowing at 100 miles an hour. So
I love it.
Good. I think this is good for the audience. We got another documentation, not just conversation, that we have another debt forgiveness. I'm going to hold you ladies over for a little bit. This is like down and dirty real fast, but just real quick to prove our point that yes, not maybe, 100 trillion% it's happening. It's happening slow on the Joey Bag of Donuts because they want everybody to start thinking. They want everybody to start scratching their head, okay? And use your noggin, your noddle, whatever they use it, your noodle, whatever you want to call it, right? If you're Jewish, you call it something else. But the reality is it is absolutely unequivocally happening. And once Trump gets back, I do believe the spigots, as in plural, will be turned on. There's no question in my mind.
Yeah.
Marie, thank you for sharing that document with us. I appreciate that immensely. Anybody else out there? I know there's a bunch of you, and I know some of you are very scared about coming on camera, but if you're not afraid of coming on camera, okay, and you're as good looking as the three of us, call me or contact me at QFS1776 at Gmail. QFS1776 at Gmail, and put "I have debt forgiveness" in the subject line, and I will get you on the show. We're going to hold you over for a little bit. Guys, make sure you sprinkle this out there. Anybody that tells you that debt forgiveness is not real, we just got proof again. Thank you.